When you find a source that you would like to use, you will need to cite it in NoodleTools. Once you have cited your source, click the New link under Notecards. This will open a new note card. The note card is divided into 3 sections. If you are using an online source, you can copy and paste a short section of information into the box on the left. If you are using a print source, leave this box empty. In the box on the right, you will explain the information that you pasted in the box on the left in your own words. Use words that you will understand. In the box at the bottom of the page, you can put your own thoughts, ideas, or any questions that you may have. So here's an example of how you would create a note card for information found online about the job outlook for librarians. First, highlight and copy the information from your online source. Remember, if you are taking notes from a print source, you will skip this step. Now paste the information that you copied from the online source into the box on the left. At times you may find that you are unable to paste text directly into this box. You may first have to click on one of these 2 clipboards. The first clipboard with a T allows you to paste and then insert text only. The second clipboard with the W allows you to keep your text formatting, such as these highlights. You may want to do this if you need to split one note card into 2. I'll talk more about this in a bit. You may want to mark up your text to help organize your information. For example, I used one color for the information about where the best job opportunities will be for librarians. I then highlighted the information about the skills that are most needed in librarians with a second color. You can change the text color or use highlighting, whatever works best for you to organize your information. Also, you may notice little links that say, "How do I do this?" You can click on these for additional help. Next, you will paraphrase or summarize the information in your own words in the box on the right. Notice that this information does not need to be in complete sentences. You may use bulleted lists and abbreviations, but just be sure to include enough information that it makes sense when you come back to use your notes later. Now you are ready to give your note card a title. Your title should be the main idea of your notes. If you're not sure what the main idea is, reread the information to determine what one thing your information is about. If your note card has information about more than one topic, you will need to split your note card. Do this by copying and pasting some of the information into a new note card. Use this box to enter any thoughts, ideas, or questions that you may have about the information on your note card. Always cite your source before starting to take notes. After you cite your source, use the new link in your bibliography to create your note card, and your source will automatically be linked to your notes. Otherwise, look for your source listed in the drop-down menu at the top of the page and select it. If you are using a print source, you must remember to enter the page number for the book you used for your notes. Put it in this box. You can add tags or keywords to a note card to help you organize them later. When you are finished, save your work, and your note card will be waiting for you. Drag and drop your note cards onto the tabletop. Then, just as you would organize notes written on index cards on a real tabletop, you can move your virtual note cards around on this virtual tabletop. Click the Move 10 button to move up to 10 note cards to the tabletop at one time. And then you can click any empty space on the tabletop and drag it to move all the note cards at once. Sometimes it may seem as if your note cards have disappeared. This usually means that they are hidden outside of the viewable area. Check the bird's eye view window in the lower corner to see where your notes are and drag your tabletop to bring them into view. If you have added tags to your note cards, you can search for a specific tag to find note cards with related ideas. Then click the Add to Pile button to create a pile with these related note cards. Either add them to an existing pile or create a new pile. The piles that you create can give you ideas for subtopics for your outline. You can either develop an outline as you go using the topics and subtopics from your note cards, or create your outline first before you start to take your notes. This way provides you with a roadmap of the information that you need to find. Once you have an outline, drag your notes and piles onto the appropriate topics or subtopics, and watch your outline grow. Check marks will appear on your note cards as you add them to your outline. At any time, you can go back to your bibliography and add another source. Once you have added a note card to a source, you can click the Show link, and you will see all the notes you have taken from that one source all in one place. To continue to work with your note cards and build your outline, click the Note Cards link at the top of the page. Continue this process until you have enough information for your career research paper or project.